Hey folks, welcome back to another video. Today we're looking at question 506, relative ranks. The way we'll be solving this problem is by sorting the array and going through the array from the highest position. Use some sort of a helper method to build the positioning and like the corresponding value, and then store that in a hash map, and we'll use that hash map to populate like the returning string array and return that string array. It's a pretty simple problem, but it's just like a lot of steps, so let's get started. The first thing that we need is to actually store the array, like sort the array. However, we cannot sort the given array itself. We need to create a copy of it and then sort it. And the reason why we need to create a copy is because we need to maintain this array as is, because this will tell us what positions go where. So first let's create like a copy of the array. So int, let's call it copy, and then arrays.copy off, and it takes in two parameters. It takes the score and then it takes the length of the score array. So this will create a copy of the array, and we need to sort this. So arrays.sort copy. So this will give us a copy, and we can do whatever we want with this copy, but the positions will be saved in the score array. What do we need to do next? The next thing we need to do is actually figure out the positioning, and we need to store that in a hash map. The hash map will store the integer, basically what value it is, and the corresponding position, and that position has to be a string value. So that's the reason why we have string right here. Let's call this map new hash map. So that creates a hash map. So let's create like a helper function. So let's call this position helper, and it needs two things, right? It needs the copy, and then it needs the map itself. And let's write this helper position. So this wouldn't return anything because we're passing the map, the hash map by reference. So we don't need to return it. When this helper method is done, we can access all of that through map. We grab this. We need position helper, and this takes in two things. It takes the integer copy, and then the hash map. Awesome. And let's just call this array for simplicity. Right. Okay, so let's start populating this method. So we need to get the size of the array. So arr.size, so it's .length, sorry. Yeah, okay. And then for int, so we need to go all the way from the end, since we need to figure out what's gold, what's silver, what is bronze, and the rest of the positions. So we'll start I with size -1, and I will go on all the way till 0, and you decrement I since we're going backwards. And you have like a few like manually typed out conditions here, which basically is like if I is equal to size -1, you'd put something in the map. So it'd be map.put array of I, and then this will be gold medal, and then else if let's just copy this over so that it's easier and we don't have to like keep typing it again and again. And then else if again, because we need it for bronze as well. Okay, so if I is equal to size -2, this will be silver medal, and if it is size -3, this will be bronze. If it's anything else apart from these three, you basically just need to do map.put. You put the particular value in, and it'll be integer dot string. You need to convert that. Oh yeah, dot to string, and what value goes in here. So every single value in position. So this starts with 4, right? So this is first, this is second, this is third. So this will basically start with position. And once you have added that, you need to increment position plus plus. Okay. All right. I think that should take care of it. Let's just try compiling this to see if it's okay. So we need like a string array return object. So let's just create that new string of size score dot length, and let's just return the empty array for now and compile it just to see there are no compilation errors. Yeah, okay, cool. And this is basically like the last step. So for int s in score, oh, we need the index as well. So let's initialize index equals 0. So res of index will be equal to map.get s. So basically this will give us like gold, silver, bronze, or like the other values. And you need to increment index once that's been assigned. So you can increment it either like right after or right within this block, because it increments only after the function is done. So I think that should take care of it. Let's try compiling it. Okay, so the first few test cases are okay. Everything else is okay as well. Awesome. Let's talk about the space and the time complexity. The time complexity of the entire solution is of n, since we are sorting the array, and that takes of n time. The space complexity is of n, since we're using a hash map, and that needs to basically store all of the values and score. Awesome, so that's how you solve this problem. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video. I'd really appreciate that. It definitely keeps me motivated to make more videos. Thanks so much, and I'll see you folks soon. Peace.